Hello everyone. So today I got something a little weird for us to kind of look at. This is a game called the Citadel, which is made by a Japanese solo dev. He is a very big fan apparently of the old boomer shooters, Marathon, which not many people I feel know what that is, the precursor to Halo, Doom, and Wolfenstein 3D. So I randomly heard about this game. I heard that it's pretty good, and I also heard that the new demo for the new game that he's working on came out, and people were really impressed by it. So, me, being the not as bad as some weebs weeb, decided, you know what? This looks like something I could, you know, sink a couple hours into and enjoy. And my bonus just came in. I could afford a $15 game. That that's not that's not bad at all. Um, so yeah, real quickly, we're going to just take a look at this thing. Go forth, martyr, for you are the finest among the battle sisters. Go forth and let the sleeping god die. Now, if that isn't some like melodramatic Warhammer kind of stuff, I won't say grimdark until I actually see whether or not it um upholds to the aesthetic. But we will see what we will see. Not very high as far as requirements go. My old PC could actually have run it no problem. But my current PC is a little bit more of a beast. So, with 0 hours in, nothing to do, and have done hours of GCP studying for my architecture cert, let's unwind with the Citadel today, shall we? Okay. Ooh, okay. Interesting. This is actually very clean. Like, this UI is. Oh, okay. Enable jam. Aim, hold, crouch, toggle. Sprint is hold, hidden. Okay, so fire. Alt fire is middle mouse button. Interesting. Jump, crouch. Left controls the crouch. Sprint is shift. Holster kick is left alt. Interesting. Oh, they have lean. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So pretty much the entire thing on the number pad is already called. Interesting. It says that controller isn't supported, but it has it. Let's just take a look at this. I don't feel like, well, considering how overpowered my voice tends to get by games, I think it's probably a better idea to lower the volume. Exact same thing from last time. Okay. Start from the beginning. All your progress will be erased. Well, I don't have any progress, so... Oh, wow, that's really bright. Whoa. Press W to begin your holy mission. Oh. Okay, that's kind of funny. Devotion? What? That's kind of cool. Strange, but okay. Okay. The guy obviously has a flair for aesthetic. The game is a little weird when you're coming up on edges, but it's not bad. I think I'm gonna play through the first level. And that's going... Okay, so 60 rounds. Man, that's a small UI. There's a... Oh! Oh, okay. Interesting. Oh. Interesting. Oh, Jesus. Interesting. Oh, okay. Okay, so you gotta multi-press things in order to, like, actually reload. Okay, I kinda see why some people like this. Z to use a blood bag. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Wow, that's a lot of... The door is opened elsewhere. How? Whoa! What on... Oh, jeez. Okay, hello. How am I supposed to get through this? Okay. Oh gosh. Okay. Nope. 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 Not a good idea. Not a good idea. That was a mistake on my part. Huh. I have to say, this is kinda... You're the best and only we can rely on. Expect you to take control of the situation. Some of your sisters and brethren are presuming they are enlightened. The sleeping god, destroy the sleeping god, make them free. definitely a weeb developer. Found some goods that should come in handy. Most of them are broken, but maybe you can make them function. You spare me some gold. Find me. Maybe I could sell you some goods. Okay. Act 7. Oh. Act 4. Act 1. Okay. Do I just proceed? It's an interesting game. It is different from a lot of the boomer shooters that I've played. Oh boy. Interesting. That gave me back health. This is kind of dark. I dig it though. Very few games really capture like this like kind of dark, grim aesthetic as well. Like what was it? Dusk did a kind of good job, but it a little bit overstayed. Like it gave you so many tools and then just kind of kept going. So there wasn't a lot of like continuation or progression after a point. You just were kind of going. Green key card. Okay. Not that Dusk was by any means a bad game. It was a very good game. It's just I felt like it just kept going. Interesting. Oh, is there a map? Oh. Interesting. So, even when you're in the menu, it doesn't actually... Oh. Interesting. I can read. Well, I mean, I can read, but... Huh. That's a strange tone. Forgiver, the Meta Magnum, and the auto rifle. Ew, you know the big red barrel, the one that I might have actually wanted to have used? Interesting. Oh, so I see how they do it. They go, force it all into ammo, and then refill to the maximum value. So that's how we went about it to keep all the... Move faster by pressing R or pressing T. Oh boy. fact you can shoot their weapons out of the air is actually kind of cool. Oh boy. Oh. Gotcha. Also, kind of, the audio reminds me very much of like Command and Conquer. Sorry, I had to pause there and let my brain process what on earth I just experienced. Sometimes you just gotta let your brain process. Oh, we got grenades. Okay. Is that the end of the tutorial now? Oh boy. Yeah, I think I'm no longer the tutorial, boys. Okay, this is actually pretty baller. Heard that click from low down, at least lower down, but where? Gotcha. Not catching me with that trick. Did I burn just? Ooh. Oh, I did it again. I am way underestimating these guys. They are kicking my butt because of my own stupidity. Figure out a better strategy against that dude. What on earth was that thing? Some kind of mech soldier. Gotcha. Oh. must be for something. I am very much feeling this. The music isn't like way overstated or anything else. Come on, buddy, I know you're coming. Yeah, I really feel less like the Doomslayer, and I feel like more like an odd mix between like some kind of like XCOM, like special forces, like soldier, like going in on a mission, and I'm just like taking everything out. Like, I don't feel overpowered, I feel powerful. But I know there has to be ways to get up on top of those buildings, but I'd be lying if I said I knew how. Or even had really the start of an idea how to get over there. Oh! Oh gosh! Indirect, don't you worry. Multiplier consumes secondary. Oh yeah, I forgot. I literally read about there being secondary ammunition. Oh! Okay, if I click that button, I better be ready to use it, because apparently I do not know a way to turn it off. Oh, okay. Oh, I got shot from the backside. Look at the area on the mini-map. I got shot from the south. I don't know if that's necessarily south, but I got... Wait, do I have to start all the way back from the beginning? Whoa, that's brutal. Yeah, honestly, hip firing sometimes is a way better solution than actually trying to aim. Oh, what? There's a double jump. I just entirely screwed that one up. Okay. Now I've learned. That's something that's actually kind of a big deal. There is double jump. That's not something you read in the menu. Gotta aim it. Oh. Come on, you. Gotcha. God, that feels so good. Whale gun. Oh. Which gun is the whale gun? Oh, Jesus. Okay, no. Okay. Wow. Like, I know it probably doesn't look like the most impressive thing in the world or anything like that, but I have not felt this way from a game in quite a while. This, I can understand why people are like, this is a very impressive boomer shooter, because it's not really. It is a boomer shooter, and it isn't simultaneously. Like, I can see why you would make comparisons to this being a boomer shooter. I get it. But it's also not. It's nothing like a lot of other kind of old school shooters. It's kind of like in the weird middle ground of. It definitely has. Oh gosh, I have hiccups. I'm sorry. It definitely has like inspiration from it, but. Oh wow, I thought I had bullet pen. I did not. crud, I went... Come on, man. There we go. I wish it... Like, you could cancel a reload and just go straight in for, like, a shot with another gun, but it's not that bad. Part of it comes down to, like, the enemy AI. They feel very different. Oh, no you don't. I know you're up there. Just you gotta keep both of them up, otherwise you just lose your health. Wow, that's actually really interesting. That's different. What was it? Is there a way for me to, like... get better with that? There's a little bit of like texture issues and stuff, like it's very slight, but it like it's so small, it's far from the end of the world. I can see why so many people are impressed with this game. It's just so weird, but it's so good. I'm not risking jumping into that and having to play through this entire level again. Okay, let's go to the next one. You know, I don't think this is like levels like I normally think about it. Because like, I think it's going to actually like end or something. It's not ending. Oh yeah, I really like this gun. Pattern buffer works as Gotcha. Got 20 rounds left, so. Gotta sweep your sectors. Okay. I think I'm going to end this video after this, and then I'm just going to go live and stream this, because this is actually really impressive. And I actually really want to keep playing this. Also, like, a little bit of, like, a Warhammer vibe to it. Because, like, they look like the Adeptus Mechanicus a little bit. And I feel like I'm not the only one that's drawn that conclusion. Oh! What the... Gotcha. Oh, what the? There's gonna be another one around this corner. Guess I didn't need it that time. Oh, I wasted a lot of ammo right there. I whiffed that grenade. Could've whiffed at worst. I guess I got a kill. Yeah. Better sweep your sectors. It's like, you want to aim, like, gut level if you're firing at, like, range. If you're closer, you aim lower. Or, well, higher, I guess. But if you're shooting at range, you aim down and you just let the recoil walk it up. It's so much easier, because you still have to hit him a couple times. Like, one headshot isn't exactly a kill. It's yellow. I have green, so I need to figure out. Don't think these are. Oh boy! In that moment, you realize you were in danger. Interesting. Most interesting. No wall there. Door is here, though. Interesting. Explosive religious zealots. I dig it. I feel like not many games have the guts to actually put something like that in it. Oh, hello. Oh, crud. Got it. You just gotta click 2. Oh! Oh! I hear you, buddy. Not today. Yeah, that was, pretty brutal, not gonna lie. Oh! Pretty brutal, not gonna lie. Come around a corner, room full of explosive nuns. Heard of nuns with guns, but I don't know what to call them when they go frickin'... I don't even know what to call that. Well, I know some, but they would be extremely incorrect, and I have a feeling like there would be a lot more issues to make those kind of jokes. Got another key card. I don't actually know what key card I got. Probably yellow. Oh no, not again. Oh boy, that didn't kill him. Oh Jesus. I need to give him even more respect. I thought I gave him more than enough respect. I was very wrong. Oh, this was the whatever green. Found yellow. This is red. So there's obviously still like a couple more I need to figure out. I burnt my... Oh, here we go. Bingo. You know, the one thing I have to say is like it doesn't have the enemies like respawning right on top of you or anything like that, like some games do. And I have to say, I think that's part of the reason why I have so much liking for it. Interesting. Oh, I was about to frickin' blast them. Interested in my stuff. Tube extender. Blood bonus. Food bonus. Scout armor. So that's water, but is there a place that tells me how much armor I have? I think I'm gonna get the tube extension. The whale gun, 200 gold. Okay, so this... Yeah, I don't see anywhere that calls out armor. Like, this is all here. Maybe that's... How much gold do I have? I have two. You already have one of those, okay. Oh, I could have also bought these guns. Satchel charges. Okay. I am calling it right here. Okay. I'm going to leave it. This is some really nice music. I'm just going to leave this paused. So, anyways, guys, this is the Citadel. I'm going to stop recording this video and I'm going to upload it and make this into a just live play of the game. And then the second it finishes uploading, I'm going to go live and continue playing this because this game is absolutely amazing. I have to say, for what was it, $15? Yeah, for $15, um, you know, you could buy this, a very interesting shooter that definitely is inspired by a lot of boomer shooters, but also has a good bit to offer of its own kind of flavor. Um, yeah, I I want to keep playing this. Uh, and instead of buying a $70 like Suicide Squad, you can buy this for like a tenth of the cost. So, have fun, my dudes. See you in a bit.